Guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down what I believe to be the 5 best current investments that are under $100. Before we get into that, I did want to say a little bit about our membership program because we've had some picks that have done incredibly well. Over the last couple months, we've been recommending a lot of Jimmy Butler cards and a lot of Jamal Murray cards. Both of those cards have done really well. We were recommending Jimmy Butler's BGS 9.5 National Treasures for $2,100. The BGS 9 just did $2,500. So the BGS 9.5 is currently probably valued at close to $4,000, as well as our Jamal Murray investments that have gone up 30 to 40%. I don't want to go on too much about it, but if you guys do want to subscribe, the link is down below at sportscardsinvest.com. But without further ado, we are going to hop right into the video. So the first player that I believe is a very good investment right now is going to be De'Aaron Fox. Now, De'Aaron Fox is coming off of a very good season. And of course, a lot of people have started to get to know his name, right? This was his first time playing in the playoffs, first time playing in front of all NBA fans really watching. Not many fans watch Kings regular season games, but everyone's watching a Warriors playoff series. And so he really got his chance to be on a big stage. And I think his cards going into next season are going to be one of the most highly demanded cards out there. Now, obviously, right now, we are seeing a lot of his prices decline, and rightfully so, because they did get knocked out of the playoffs, and I believe we're going to find some incredible buying opportunities this summer for next season for De'Aaron Fox's card market. Of course, his cards are going to be higher priced than they were a couple months ago, but I think overall, there's still so much upside. I mean, you can get some of his highest quality cards for just a couple $100, or there's even many options that are under $100 that I personally really like. For example, an Optic Holo PSA 10 can be found around $100. You can get some of his numbered optics, a lot of his numbered optics for around $100. You can even get some rookie autos for under $100. So I believe they're all good investments, all good to go for next season. And if De'Aaron Fox continues to improve as he has over the last 5 years, each and every year he's taken a small jump. And I believe now that the Kings have figured out how to win games and how to play in the playoffs and getting playoff experience, I believe that this is a very good 2 to 3 year investment, if not maybe a longer term investment if De'Aaron Fox really continues to improve. So I think at the current prices, we're not going to see them much lower. And I think right now is still a very good buying opportunity. Now, without further ado, we're going to hop right into the next pick, and that is going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, I know, of course, Giannis had a very underwhelming postseason. He was injured for the first couple games, and of course, after that, they just got knocked out by the Heat. They got outplayed by the Heat, which was very disappointing for many fans. And I believe that right now has been causing a big Giannis sell-off. And I believe the long-term upside here can be massive if you can get some of these cards at a very, steep discount, right? If we look at Giannis's overall market, it's been pretty steady. However, some of his cards have really gotten hit more than others. And his 2013 Select, this card in specific has got hit a little bit more than others have. Giannis doesn't have many rookie cards, and most of his rookie cards that he has are very low population. So I believe it's a very good time to get into some low pop Giannis rookie cards, like a Select rookie card of his, for a very steep discount. Great long-term hold. Obviously, the Bucks will be back at some point. This season was a little bit of a mess for them. I think Giannis coming back was still playing a little bit injured. But I think down the line, he's going to be back to where he was. And I believe his card prices will bounce back as well. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into our next pick, and that is going to be Joel Embiid and his 2014 Select rookie cards. Now, as you guys know, Joel Embiid recently was awarded MVP, which has been in the works for a long time. Joel has never won MVP before this, and I believe right now, with Joel taking over the MVP title, there lies a great amount of upside in his market. Now, his market has never been a hot market. It's never been a market that a lot of people have looked to, but I believe now with him being an MVP, being the league's MVP, it's going to be tough for investors to leave some of his most important rookie cards at $50. I believe right now there's a big sell-off with Joel Embiid getting knocked out of the NBA playoffs, and I think that's causing some great buying opportunities. Heading into next season, Joel Embiid is going to be the MVP, and there's going to be a lot of people looking at his cards, at least a lot more than the amount of people looking at his cards right now. Some of his premier rookie cards, like I said, are 50, 100 bucks, and I think that's really going to start to change now that he's an MVP. So without further ado, we are going to hop right into the next pick. And that is going to be Jamal Murray. I know Jamal Murray's cards have already gone up a good bit since I had recommended them to my members, but I still do believe there's a good amount of upside. First of all, the Nuggets are looking like they're likely going to go to the NBA Finals, and that is going to be putting Jamal Murray on the biggest stage. And we know he's shown up on the biggest stages in the past, as he's shown up these playoffs. I think Jamal Murray's cards are wickedly underpriced. If you just look at his counterparts, guys who are similar to him, guys like Trae Young, Jamal Murray's cards have so much lower of a population. If you look at 2018, 2017, cards were really overprinted. 2016, Jamal Murray's key cards have a population of a couple hundred, and he doesn't have many key cards. It's pretty much just his Prism and his Optic and his Select. So I believe with the low population, with Jamal Murray being in the spotlight this postseason, potentially winning an NBA championship as the number 2 man, I believe his cards have a great opportunity right now. So that's definitely a pick that I'm looking out for right now. Now next up, we're going to go towards another guy who I had recommended earlier at a lower price that I still believe has a lot of upside. If you look at Jimmy Butler's current market, it's still nowhere near, I believe, where it can be if the Heat are able to make the NBA Finals. I believe this is a lower risk, higher reward investment. His cards are not very expensive. He can be a superstar in every single playoffs. The Heat are a championship level team, and you can find the Heat's best player, a Prism PSA 10 with a super low pop, first year Prism, for $220, and a PSA 9 for 80 or 90 bucks. I think this is, severely underpriced. I think there's going to be a lot of upside in the coming weeks if the Heat are able to make the finals. And I think this is just a low risk, high reward investment. Like I said, I don't think it can get much lower, but I think there's a good amount of upside at this price. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you would like to join in on the program, link is down below. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.